What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to get collapsible headings in Jupyter Notebook. So as you can see here on my file that I had for my final exam, if you go to the left side here and you click these little arrows, you can collapse and uncollapse these headings. So if this is the functionality that you want for your Jupyter Notebook, then this is the video for you. And the reason why I have these collapsible headings is just because I had this huge file and I wanted to be able to organize it based on the week of content it was in. And if I didn't have these collapsible headings, this would just be the biggest file and I'd have to scroll for ages to find what I wanted. But yeah, so if this is what you want, basically it is a package that's a part of a GitHub. So I'll show you guys how to get this. I will paste the link to this GitHub in the description, but basically it's called NB extensions, and when you install it you can do a bunch of different things with your Jupyter Notebook, not just minimize headings. That's just one of them, but I'm only going to show you that one for the sake of this video. And I will just mention, if you want to see the other extensions, you can just go to the documentation right here and just click and read what other things you can do with your notebook. But basically what you want to do is scroll down to the installation steps and you'll see this command right here. This is the one you want to run. So we're going to open up Anaconda right here, click the start menu and type Anaconda prompt, enter, and it's going to open. Where's my mouse? Okay, I'm going to drag it to the screen. And I need to get my file path. Give me 1 second. So I got my file path. Just gonna paste that in there, and here we go. I'm in the file path that I want, and I'm going to run this first program here. Pip install Jupyter contrib NB extensions. Boom. Hit enter. And while that's installing, the next thing you want to do is install the JavaScript and CSS files. Don't worry about any of this conda, git clone. You don't need these. If you're using the Anaconda prompt, you don't need to do conda install anything. So this is the next step right here, Jupyter install contrib. So I'm just going to copy this ahead of time right now. Control C. And I'm going to open this. So this is done installing. I will also like to mention that I have another Anaconda prompt running, and that's just because it's running my Jupyter Notebook right now. So I have two of them in the same file directory, one for installing stuff and one for running my program. But yeah, okay, I'm going to paste this program in, or this command in here, and now it's going to install the JavaScript and CSS files. And when you scroll down in this GitHub, you'll see enabling and disabling extensions, and these are the programs you want. These are the commands you want. So I'm just going to copy this guy. Even though we don't want code folding, we want header collapsing. I'm just going to copy this whole thing and just change it just a little bit just to get to what we want. So this is done installing, and now I'm going to paste this command in here. I'll full screen this so you guys can understand it better. I'm going to go back and type, instead of code folding, I'm going to type collapsible underscore headings. And now I'm going to hit enter. Validating OK. So now collapsible headings is enabled, but I already had it enabled just to show you guys what it does. And if you want to check if it is enabled, you have to refresh your Jupyter Notebook. I'm not going to bother refreshing because it's already enabled for me. So I'm going to show you guys how to disable it now. So I'm going to go back to the command prompt. I'm going to hit the up arrow to get the command previously, and instead of enable, you just want to change this to disable. And then hit enter. Boom. Okay. And now I'm going to refresh this Jupyter Notebook. And now these collapsible headings should disappear. Although this might lag a little bit because this file's huge. So in the meantime, I'm just going to show you guys other things in this GitHub. So when we go to the documentation, I'm just going to open this link in a new tab. Basically, these are the lists of all the things you can do. This package can really make your Jupyter Notebook better. And yeah, look at all this stuff, man. So I will also mention that installing this package does not actually change your IPYNB files or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. It just makes it look better and easier to use, that's all. Wait. Just gotta wait for this to load. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, lag. Alright, so as you can see now, there are no more collapsible headings, and now this is just one giant ass file, and this is not what I wanted, but that's what happens when you disable it. So that's how you enable and disable collapsible headings in Jupyter Notebook. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please drop a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.